105 North Avenue 52.
Prepare to be fucked by the object of the law.
This isn't happening. Everyone look away, please. Nothing to see here.
Wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo.
You can't break those cuffs.
Make him away, Toy.
Welcome to Thought Cops, the only podcast where every week we talk about what's outraging the internet and then let you be the judge, the jury, and the executioner in the court of public opinion. That's right, I'm doing the intro this time. Coming to you live from Neo Chicago, I'm Officer Grant. Officer Kevin couldn't make it today.
Boys, let me in. I'm here, folks.
So we just got off the tail end of a break following episode 100.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't done the normal show in a long time.
I have all of these opinions that I'm just sharing with random people on the street.
Yeah, you almost ended up in prison.
Yeah, well, that's...
Some of these opinions this guy has, let me tell you.
Let's not cue that flashback sound effect, if you know what I mean. But no, it's the reception for 100's been great, really, again. I
thanks for
can't
listening.
tell everyone thank you enough, you know. This show is... it's what's keeping me going. It's what's keeping me holding on right now.
And can I just say, great job with the intro. You know,
thank you.
That was like watching your child take its first steps. I've done the intro so many times, and
I've done it like, have I done it before?
I think twice
before we started, maybe.
Yeah, and then you're like, I don't like this, but we're back, baby. This is a new Thought Cops. Some folks are calling it season 2. That's a pretty long season 1. Let's just say this is episode 101.
Like the dog movie, like the cartoon dog movie.
This should have been a special episode dedicated to the Dalmatians.
The dogs, yeah.
Died in that movie.
Speaking of Dalmatians dying in a movie, our two guests today, Riley Sama and Longneck McGee. How are you guys doing today?
Konnichiwa. It's very cold outside.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I hate your city. Please take me home.
You guys are...
The good thing about Chicago is our city hates you, too.
That's right. You guys are on like a cross-country expedition, aren't you? You went from California to New York City.
Yeah, I started in California and picked Riley up in Louisiana, and then just went along meeting people from the Dick Show, See You Next Time network around that. Yeah, we went to a Shokenos in New York, and I hate New York.
Well, we set up the Shokenos.
That's fair,
in New
too.
York. Instead of recording Waifu Wars Saturday night, we ended up setting up all the cameras and the audio equipment for the show. And then we had to wake up first thing in the morning and record at Asterios' broken Brooklyn apartment.
And we had to walk about 2 miles just to get there.
But It wasn't negative 21.
And the good thing about Chicago is that Chicago also hates New York City.
Good.
I'm in the right place.
Good.
So yeah, what do you guys been? You guys got any projects these days? I know Riley, you're always peddling something.
Every time I come on this show, I have to restart. Every time.
Be careful, I guess.
ASC,
We're the common denominator with this problem that you have of shows getting canceled because of using trademarked entities.
You made the music, okay? I'm pretty sure you're the one who got us flagged.
I don't know about that.
It was too good.
Yeah,
it was so close to the original. We got flagged for it.
Man.
No, ASCpresents.com is like our hub of podcast entertainment. Longneck hasn't done much yet, but he'll be on podcast with me going forward, and he's going to do a cooking show on the YouTube.
Awesome.
What kind of a cooking show?
It's sometimes I'm going to do serious stuff where I actually teach people how to cook, and then other times I'm going to talk about my grandmother's long-held recipe, and then it's just going to be microwaved American cheese quesadillas.
To be fair, that's a lot of people's grandmas.
Yeah.
So why are you a Longneck again? Have people addressed this? Why is your name this? Why did your parents name you Longneck?
Actually, I've changed it since, but for a long time I was using a caricature of my gov teacher with just a crazy long neck.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm just a bird emoji on Twitter at Bird-O-Feathers.
Yeah, when we make music, I want that to be his name.
I thought Bird O Feathers was you.
No, I'm the other
you have like
five.
5 different Twitter accounts.
Oh, just hanging out with him, I've gotten like 3 extra ones.
Oh yeah, I've been giving him some of them. So
How does that work?
At this point, it's like just a known thing that I'm Art Stereos. So I gave him access to Art Stereos, and then we have a couple other Twitters too. And it's just funny to diversify.
Who the fuck is running Asterios Coconuts' Twitter?
5 different people.
5 interns.
Is that either of you guys?
No, one of them is Zwick, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but
It's probably safer in Zwick's hands than it is in Asterios's.
I think it should
Yes.
just be Zwick, but there's those other people on there. It's
His
lost
handler.
followers. It went from 14,000 Twitter followers to like 13,000.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's lost like a number of people. It's because of how annoying the intern team is.
It wasn't annoying when he was arguing with people over politics
Well, that's
nonstop.
just hilarious boomer fodder.
So it ended, and people are like, there's nothing. There's no reason to follow this guy
I think
anymore.
it's the like 15 self-promotional uploads of an hour that did it.
They started putting ads for ads on the account.
Yeah.
Like,
Christ.
DM me, for $15, I'll shout out your product on Asterios' Twitter.
Very funny. Great usage of your social medias.
Hey, speaking of great usage, Grant, you got some show news.
We do. We're going to get all of these $10 ride-alongs. We're going to get those done tonight. We're also going to record a new bonus episode of Fire Bros.
Woo!
So it's been too long. It's been too long for all of this stuff. Like to get back into the swing of everything. Thank you guys for listening. Let's move into the 2 minutes of hate segment.
That's right. I got one.
Go ahead.
This is going to make some people angry, but I don't care. I'm just that kind of guy. My 2 minutes of hate.
3 edgy, 5 me.
Whatever that means. My 2 minutes of hate this week is the Shaggy meme. That's right. Shaggy. Does he have a last name? Shaggy from Scooby-Doo?
Shaggy Doo.
Shaggy.
I have no idea.
So him and Scooby are married?
No, they're
siblings.
They're siblings.
His last
Ew.
name is Rogers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And his first name is Norville.
I forgot that too. They always said that
His
when they're
name
kids.
is Norville
when they're, like,
Rogers.
A pup named Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, a pup named Scooby-Doo. They always called him Norville.
It's actually the best Scooby-Doo series they've ever put out.
You know, I really don't remember either very well. So
They fight a whole like skateboarding demon at one point. It's definitely the coolest caliber of villain they have.
very fucking 90s.
Right. So that being said, I think this is stupid. I think that there's not. It's almost like a deconstruction of memes in general,
Yeah.
where it's like oh, so random, so I don't know. I know some of you guys like it. I'm not trying to be mean.
I haven't really seen too many of these. Can you just like what?
It's always like Shaggy talking like he's an anime villain, where he's like, oh, I've only used 1% of my power level, as if like nobody's seen this parodied in this way before. Or people are trying to get Shaggy, and this, I will admit, this is like the closest it came to being kind of funny for me.
On
Was
Joe Rogan.
even better. They're trying to get him into Mortal Kombat 11 to the point where the creator of Mortal Kombat is gone on Twitter and like jokingly teased it.
Oh God.
So I don't know.
Corporate Twitter is my least favorite thing in the fucking world.
It is.
It
But
needs
it's
to be
so
abolished.
relatable and totally on par with the generation, you know?
Get the fuck out of my apartment.
So I don't know. The whole thing is just stale to me. I don't know. I was actually like thinking of something kind of similar recently. I feel like the first time that internet memes like broke into the mainstream was that movie Snakes on a Plane. And I was thinking back and I'm like, I went to go see that movie because it was on YTMND.com, and everybody's like, I can't believe they're making this movie with Sam Jackson, and he's gonna say, get these motherfucking snakes off my motherfucking plane.
And did you know he wouldn't sign the contract to do it unless they put those lines in that movie?
Yeah.
As if there would be any reason not to fucking do the movie otherwise.
But looking back, like, what a fucking stupid movie.
Yeah.
Does anyone hold that movie in high regard?
No.
Have you guys seen that movie, Snakes on a Plane?
Yeah,
I've not.
but it's not Con Air, so It's like the second best Mimi airplane movie because you've got.
What about the movie Airplane?
Yeah.
Well, but you've got Nicolas Cage and Con Air who's like put the bunny back in the box, and it's a much better delivery.
See,
of a movie.
I hear that quoted less than I hear. Does anybody else on the plane speak jive?
Well, see, that's a reverse thing. Like, that movie came first and then the meme. But for Snakes in a Plane, there was a meme and then there was a movie.
Oh.
Bottom, I'm trying to, I can't focus here. Shaggy, your punishment is to get your ass kicked by, I don't know.
A pedophile wearing a mask. Isn't that how it always ends?
Pretty much, yeah.
They take the mask off of the werewolf man and he's a pedophile. Isn't that's all of Scooby-Doo, right?
I mean, yes.
Did I get the right read on that?
They are all on the sex offender registry, but typically it has nothing to do with the plot.
Fair enough. Riley, you look like you have a 2 minutes of hate over there.
He looks like it.
He's got about 3 coats on.
Yeah, it's terrible.
7 sweatshirts.
So you know when you plan a fun camping trip across the
6
country
undershirts.
to see all your friends, and then it's the coldest day in Chicago
2 hats.
to record-breaking levels because of some stupid... Like, this is proof that global warming's not real. Because it's very cold outside.
I am literally going to jump out of my window right now.
It's so cold.
Riley's this close to taking a snowball and throwing it at you inside.
You would freeze on the way down if you tried to jump out the window. You'd just be broken pieces of glass at the bottom.
Hey, I'm already there, man.
Shattered red glass.
Oh, man.
No, dude, the cold weather is terrible.
You could not have picked a worse time to come to Chicago.
Right?
Yeah, you got here like the day when it was record-breaking low temperatures.
Yeah.
Like in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great trip planning, Riley. That'll teach you to leave your fucking house.
I mean, if you were to say to me, hey, we'll be in Chicago like between January and February, I'd be like, no. And I'm pretty sure I said no.
Yeah, you said no a couple times. Well, the best part was I was like, oh yeah, me and Bird, we're going to camp. And you were like, no, don't do
He's
that.
like, first of all, who the fuck is Bird? Then you're like, Longneck. And he's like, who the fuck is Longneck? And he's like,
yeah, he's got to pick a more consistent name.
I'm sticking with Bird for now.
How about your Christian name?
My Christian name is Ari.
It's a nice name.
All right. Kind of a girl's name.
I mean, whatever.
2019, we can work with it.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't
Current
know.
year, Riley.
You're supposed to go south for the winter because you're a bird.
But I like
but
the
instead,
cold.
we're here. Fix it.
You were saying you came from San Diego, you don't like it there, and you like the fucking -20 temperature in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying all the cold snaps we're coming across.
No, he thinks he likes it. He's being a hipster.
You know what? No.
Okay.
Because the thing with Chicago cold is it weeds out the weak, and everyone that I'm gonna move somewhere else. It's like, yeah, go. Get out.
Get out of here.
There's too many people on the sidewalk. I'd like to walk without bumping into 12 idiots that are looking on their phone watching fucking Netflix movies.
Oh!
So it's like it's Russia. Like the social Darwinism levels of Russia.
Yeah, just get out. Just go to wherever. I don't care.
Come
get
to
out.
Nevada with me, everybody.
Go take over Poland or whatever the fuck people in Russia do. I don't know.
Drink vodka.
Take over Poland.
Get sent to Siberia.
Yeah.
That's where the real men go.
So, Riley, what's your solution to this, man? What's your punishment?
All right. So we all turn on some really big heaters.
Okay.
And then we hold them out the windows. And then we light the city on fire.
Well, they're already doing that. They're lighting the train tracks on fire.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Having to actually burn to get the subway to go, or what?
Exactly, yeah. And so you basically want Chicago Fire too. And I'm not talking about that dang TV show. I'm talking about Riley wants to take the place of that old cow who knocked over the lamp. That's how the legend goes, right?
Yeah.
A cow knocked over a lamp and set the entire city on fire.
You want to know the dark truth behind that? Is that was a racist anti-immigrant joke.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because it was Mrs. O'Leary's car, and Mrs. O'Leary was a filthy Irish immigrant. So they blamed the entire city burning down on these fucking filthy Irish.
Jesus.
They drink too much.
They drink too much, they burn the city down, and it's like, oh, so this funny joke we learn about like cows burning down cities is just like, hey, get the fuck out of here. You filthy potato
Is this like a
eaters.
wives' tale you boys learn in school?
Yeah.
Where you're like told like, oh, haha, this lady's cow burnt the city down.
And I basically just learned that Santa Claus isn't real.
It's been a rough 2 weeks since the last Thought Cops.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh,
no.
We'll
He's
save
real.
this for another episode.
What are you talking about?
I don't think we have time for this subject.
Listen, Morty. Santa Claus and Jesus and the Easter Bunny aren't real.
Explain season 2 of Happy then, if the Easter Bunny's not real.
Happy, check it out. It's on Netflix now. I'd like to get into mine because Mr. Birdneck over here mentioned Siberia.
Oh.
And I got my 2 minutes of hate this week is #Chiberia. Mm-hmm. It's not called that. It's not cute for you to call us that. It's not funny. It's not endearing. We're not #Chi-Town. It's not #Chirac. It's not #Chiberia. It's not funny to take the fucking name of the town and to add your little cutesy little fucking portmanteau spin on it. It's not like we've all seen the fucking weather. We know you can take a fucking pot of boiling water and throw it out the window and it turns into steam, and then idiots fucking pour the boiling water on themselves because they don't know how to aim. We all fucking know all of this stuff. We've all seen the guy, the video of the half naked guy that's rollerblading down fucking Michigan Avenue. We fucking know. Stop talking about it, Riley.
How are you going to fix this?
Fucking
Can you try lighting the city on fire so it's warmer?
exile everyone to actual Siberia. How about that? Bitch.
Well, apparently it was colder this week than it was in Antarctica.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're only one of 1,000 people on my Facebook timeline to tell me that.
I should go on Facebook and just screenshot the weather app and post that as my status every single day.
And then take another screenshot of it after it's like -25. Take a screenshot of it when it's -24 and be like, oh, looks like it's getting warmer.
Yup.
It's so funny, you guys. Why don't you all start your own comedy podcast and fucking
About the
bitch
weather?
about it?
No,
Why don't you start
It's helpful.
your own weather fucking podcast?
You know Facebook memories?
Yeah, what about
Wait
it?
till next year when everybody's like, oh man, remember how cold it was last year? Dude, it was the coldest anywhere except
guys,
for Antarctica.
It might be 11 degrees, but it actually feels like -50
Feels
with
like
wind chill.
negative-
Yeah, they always throw that in there. But it feels like,
Your phone's like predicting your emotional response to the weather outside. It's like, feels like it's 27 though.
Or these fucking idiots that are like, oh, well, it's not that bad out there. It's just like, dude, stop having an opinion about it. It's weather. It's the most mundane fucking thing to talk about.
Yep.
The only reason I'm doing it is because maybe it'll break through the ice. Did you get the pun? It'll break through the ice and it'll fucking tap into someone's brain and they'll just stop doing it. And then that'll be one less person that I have to fucking read their opinions about literally anything.
Did you
Because
know?
they'll defriend me in real life.
Did you know that yesterday was the coldest it's ever been in Chicago, except for once?
This bottle of Malort's going straight up your ass, Riley.
Mr. Bird, what is your 2 minutes of hate?
My 2 minutes of hate is the entirety of New York City.
Oh,
Good.
First of all,
get him out of here.
Yeah, just burn it down to the ground. That's my punishment.
That,
first
no,
off.
that's mine.
Well, that's
Pick a
Chicago,
new
not
one.
New York.
Well, hold on. What? So you like Chicago, but you don't like New York?
Good.
Chicago doesn't have people on top of people on top of people under people.
Because of the cold. You see?
yeah.
It weeds out the weak.
But besides that, I didn't have to pay $15 on a toll bridge to get into Chicago.
Oh,
and I also didn't have to pay $5 just to get to my parking, and which wasn't even part of the parking fee. They just charged us $5 to get through a bridge. You can only afford $1 pizza, otherwise anything's like $40. And it's just, why would anyone live there? Why, like, if you're homeless in New York, leave.
Come to
you don't
Chicago.
belong
I
there.
mean,
yeah.
come to Chirac.
Yeah,
or
be
whatever.
homeless here in Siberia.
I hear Detroit is lovely this year.
I was going to say, when we were talking about you complaining about New York earlier, my solution was, burn it down, because Chicago was lucky enough to burn down in the late 1800s so they could build the city back up and, like, you know, add things like alleyways and stuff like that, because New York doesn't even have fucking places for you to put your garbage. You just put it out in front of your house.
Oh, and all the businesses have like 50 bags of garbage every single night. They're just
so
out
disgusting.
there. It's, homeless people will just come up to you and yell at you and then go, that's why they make you, or that's why we go so crazy out here.
That happens here too.
Yeah, but I don't know. It seems more aggressive. I mean, it hasn't
I think
happened
the
here
problem
yet.
is just cities, my guy.
Yeah, I guess.
No, this
burn
place
all
is
cities
great.
to the ground then.
No, and you're not even topping on like the worst parts of New York. Like why is their subway system so bad?
What do you mean?
Like, it could be better.
I don't know. The subway was probably the best part of the trip for me.
But just hiding from the people outside on the streets. No, dude.
Not having to be moving constantly.
Well, like, all right, you got Madison Square Garden in, like, the middle of that block on Manhattan, right next to the Long Island Railroad, and there is no way to differentiate between what is the railroad and what is the subways. So if you have to get somewhere over there, it takes 45 minutes to walk around one block of buildings.
It's going to take you 3 days to get used to the grid system at all.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it sounds like
GPS doesn't work because half the city's underground.
I've decided we're not moving the show to New York City.
Good. As long as we can do that for you. What's your punishment?
I don't know. Yeah, I like burn it to the ground, but let's have it get flooded by global warming.
I like that. Let's get all the elements in there. You know?
Yeah.
While it's burning down. Right. And then the thunderstorm comes down as well.
That's just the movie The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll stick Hugh Grant in there.
Like today.
Whoever the fuck's in that movie. Who cares?
That's a Facebook post, man.
Yeah.
What am I in? The movie freaking Disney's Frozen? Oh, boy. So if you haven't listened to Thought Cops before, every week we investigate the internet's outrage-inducing news stories, and then we sentence each perpetrator to a cruel and often very unusual punishment. And it's been so long since we've done the show. Where the hell do we begin? My God!
I got a good beginning spot, and this sort of bleeds into my overall general vitriol. All right. I got a good beginning spot, and this sort of blends into my overall vitriol that I have towards the world right now. This pretty much encapsulates, I think, what I love and what I hate about this show. So we missed a couple weeks ago this story about the Native American guy and the smirking MAGA hat kid. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you guys read about it?
It's impossible to avoid this kind of stuff.
I know. I went out of my way when that story dropped. I went out of my way not to read about it, and the entirety of the internet like distills into my fucking brain. I was talking to people about this story that I know nothing about, and like note for note fucking hitting every single fucking cue of I read zero about it. I read nothing about the story. I know everything about it.
Well, yeah, because that kid was being super racist.
Oh, God.
Obviously. He's a bad person.
That Native American didn't even fight in Vietnam.
The internet's
so here we go.
Here we go.
So
buckle up.
Here's my take on what I witnessed happening as a person who, for the past 2 weeks tried to avoid this type of news.
Me too.
In order to give myself a little bit of peace of mind. I tried to avoid it. Here's what I learned. So there was a video of a Native American gentleman playing a drum in front of a young white teenager who was wearing a red hat that says "Make America Great." The kid's smiling, and there's like 2 or 3 kids in the background that are laughing. And I go, sure, okay. It becomes like the biggest news story of like the past fucking 8 months, like bigger than fucking whatever the fuck happened. Donald Trump came on our show. He resigned from office.
Huge.
Bigger than that. Then immediately I start seeing stories that are like, oh, there's more to this story. There's another video angle of this 5.5 second clip.
What is the fucking JFK assassination? How many angles are there?
There's more to it.
Oh, man.
There were other parties involved. There were black Israelites there.
What?
Did you know that?
Those were the real villains.
They were the real villains. And you know what? The white kids from this Catholic high school, they were on their best behavior. They were doing this cute little, one of them was directing them, and they were all pretending that they were on a roller coaster on the steps. It was so, because they're just innocent, just Catholic school kids, and they're just wearing their hats out in public. They're just having fun. And, they came up to the but they didn't come up to the Native American guy. They were feuding with the black Israelites who were yelling at some other people. And the Native American guy came in an effort to walk in between the two groups and play drums for whatever reason. And the kid just sort of froze and didn't know what to do, because I probably wouldn't know what to do either. And then on top of that, the guy was a vet, but like Mr. Bird over here said, he might not even be a vet for anybody knows. But that still doesn't excuse the fact that the white kids were racist.
I mean, you didn't see the way he was smirking, though, did you?
Yeah. What part of this story is fucking news?
Did you see the part where the girls said that the other boys said mean things to them? There's like a fourth video.
I missed that part.
These boys were yelling like it's not rape if you like it to some girls. And they're not the same boys from the other video, but it's been decided that they were also Covington
It's just
kids.
toxic masculinity wrapped in a fucking ball shoved down my fucking throat.
This is what Gillette did to us. It's their fault.
We gotta get to that too. It was like welcome to Thought Cops.
We're back, baby.
Taking a break would be great, you said.
Can someone explain to me what part of this is news? Like, I get that there's hostility and different sentiments and people that fucking hate each other. I see that on a daily basis. There was no fighting. There was no this. There was
nothing happened.
Nothing happened. A guy played a drum and another guy looked at him. An onlooker laughed at the situation. I don't know.
It's the hat, right? It's just the hat.
It's so much more than that.
Like
it's
if
just,
you're out in public
it's
wearing not a cop hat, and then you get caught on video, like you're gonna get
first
shit.
of all, this hat is the best $25 I've ever spent in my life.
That was $25?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Okay.
And I'd pay $26 if I had to. I had free shipping on it.
This whole situation just really makes me want to get a MAGA hat and wear it around. I don't like Donald Trump. I mean, he's funny, but I didn't vote for him. I probably won't. Just the hat, though. I want to start shit without doing anything.
Well, apparently now you can.
Yeah.
For
and it's like, I
$25.99.
don't care. I don't think it's a good idea. Like, nowadays, I just want to walk outside wearing a hat that says radical centrist and just have everybody leave me alone.
Just get Joe Rogan.
Yes, they will.
But it's just like, I don't know why everyone's so like. The outset of the story was, like I said, kid wears hat, smirks, guy plays drum. Why is this news?
Did you see the end result? Like
they walked away, or
no? All the BuzzFeed reporters got fired. Like the whole opinion section of BuzzFeed got fired.
Oh my god!
Was this as a result?
HuffPost too.
HuffPost
There was quite
too.
a few news
like 300
outlets.
journalists lost their jobs.
This was as a result of this story?
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, these kids are evil. We need to get them expelled, and we need to like attack their families."
See, this is the part that I missed because I didn't want to read anything about it.
So this is what's happening in the Twitter sphere.
Journalists need to learn to code.
That's the other part of the story. That's hate speech now. If you tell a journalist to learn how to code on Twitter, yeah, they'll ban you for it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Apparently. According to Mike Cernovich, this is 100% the truth.
Well,
I'm not lying,
everything he
guys.
says is correct and real.
100%
All of it.
distilled gorilla truth you got right here.
Have you seen my new movie Hoaxed?
Oh no!
I think we just killed Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
I'll be okay.
Why don't you learn to code? You'll be fine.
That's
okay.
like, you're a podcaster? Learn to code. That's a fucking good. That would have been a good 2 minutes of hate too. That shit's annoying. Anyway,
Fuck.
so
Dude, what the fuck, man?
there needs to be like an Animal House style epilogue to what happens to all these key players in this.
You can hear the music now.
The Native American man went on to own an NFL team, and the little smirking boy went on to become a smirking girl.
Chase in the background there that's laughing died at the age of 17 in a car accident.
You're leaving out the black Israelites. What happened to them, Kevin?
I'm thinking.
Kevin.
They continued just doing whatever black Israelites do,
Yeah,
yelling at white people on the sidewalk.
So we all agree it was the black Israelites' fault.
I don't even know. I want nothing to do with this story.
Gee, I wish I was
for
there.
Putting it out there into the internet and making
Grant, do you
a couple
care
bucks
about
off of it.
do you care about the negative effect of illegal immigration on black
Go
Israelites?
fuck yourself.
Yes or no?
Go fuck yourself. How's that for yes or no?
Now what?
Well, we got the Gillette ad. Did you guys watch the Gillette ad?
Oh, we didn't finish it off. Was it just the
The
punishment?
Animal House thing.
Okay.
I want to see where these guys all end up 20 years from now.
Okay, done. Gillette.
The best a man can get.
The best a man can get.
Did you guys watch the ad?
No.
Yeah.
Everything surrounding it, I just didn't want to watch the ad.
Yeah, me neither.
I've stopped shaving specifically because of this.
Did you watch the ad, Kevin?
No, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'll react to it on the podcast.
What a beautifully informed show. Just a fucking tight ship.
I lived a very healthy life for 3 weeks.
Your skin cleared up. Whatever the fuck else happens.
New rash.
Ever thought maybe this weather's your fault?
I hope it is.
You guys stopped doing a podcast, suddenly vortexes of the polar variety.
Hey, man, weirder things have happened.
It is supposed to start warming up tomorrow, so perfect
Exactly.
timing. It all works together.
Sorry. Here, I get this all loaded up.
That screenshot.
My wife's son loved this. Thank you. Happy to hear. So there's the ad. Boy. All right. Going to play this. Sorry, you can't really see this. I wish I had like a mirror or something.
I've seen it so many times.
You've
I've
seen
memorized
it?
the video.
I thought you said you didn't see it.
Oh, no, I've seen it.
Oh.
Bird's the only one missing out.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's just an ad. I won't be hypnotized to buy Gillette now.
Just watch it through the window.
Can you see the reflection?
I could just get up.
Yeah, but then you don't have a mic.
Did you do that? Just put the fucking commercial on.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's an ad.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's just an ad. Is the correct fucking take
Wrong
on this.
show.
All right.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual harassment.
Masculinity. Is this the best a man can get?
No.
Is it?
I don't know. You tell me. You made this video.
This is actually it.
Is taking over.
This is a weird video.
What decade do they think this fucking is?
By the shirts, like 80s, maybe?
What I actually think.
We're fast forwarding through time, right?
Same old excuses.
Oh.
No, that's giving him too much credit.
What a bunch of NPCs.
Sexual assault and sexual harassment.
Look, it's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Kawhi Burger here.
And there will be no going back. Because we
Shave our faces.
in men. Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie. Come on.
You got me too. It's a serious thing.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about
Act
that.
the right way. Bro, not cool, not cool. Some
What the hell was that guy doing?
in ways big
Yo, men.
and small.
Men are being better. Why don't you be better?
But some
Because I shave, I don't have to be better.
That's not how we treat each other.
That's the thing, right? None of these dudes have beards.
This is a long
because they
ass
shave.
ad, man.
will be the men of tomorrow.
The best a man can get.
That is a weird ad for everyone to be so pissed off about.
Well, I think...
Welcome to Thought Cops.
Yeah. I think the controversy is just like, hey, our target fan base, we're going to call you degenerate pieces of shit, and then you're still going to buy our razors, right? Because if you don't, you're a bad guy.
I mean, here's the thing. No, it's not. It's the fact that nobody gives a shit about Gillette razors, so they know if they make a commercial that pisses a bunch of people off, people are going to talk about it.
Talk about it.
You know,
Yeah.
there's this wall of fucking like nonchalance when it comes to advertisements nowadays because we're so fucking sick of seeing and hearing them that if you make the most irritating, offensive, like whatever breaks through the public perception to get you talking about the brand is the only way the people pay attention.
Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah, there you go
it.
with your smart ass bullshit, Riley.
You could have done it with the Shaggy meme, right? Just like Gillette. And then it's just Shaggy shaving. It's like the best a man can get.
His little soul patch.
Mortal
whatever.
Kombat 11. That's all the
Do you have something to
advertising.
say? Yeah. You with your toxic masculinity
Yeah, what do you
belching
think,
into the
Kevin?
microphone.
Very manly.
This conversation's getting out of hand. Shaggy's being brought up now.
They're gonna shave Scooby-Doo down. He's just gonna be a fucking piece of pink bubble gum walking around.
Yeah, like the rat from Kim Possible, naked mole rat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anything to say about this, Kevin?
Shaggy and Ron from Kim Possible seem like the same person. That's all I have to say about this.
Kind of. Characteristically.
This goes deep.
You can make a whole meme out of that.
Whoa.
But Ron.
Ron.
If only there was an opponent for me, and then Ron shows up, and everybody's like, retweet.
Edit it slightly, re-upload it.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know why people are mad about that commercial.
Who the fuck watches a commercial?
Exactly. The main reason I didn't watch it was not just so I could react to it on the show, is because I try to avoid ads as much as possible.
Yeah. Because they fucking, that's the point. They want you to talk about it. They want you to have an opinion about it.
Fuck it. Here's my comeback. I don't have one, bitch.
Got him.
Yeah.
If Michael Jackson's hair didn't catch on fire, I don't care about the advertisement.
Right. I don't drink Pepsi because his hair got caught on fire. I drink it because it's the second best. I think the only punishment I can think of is just we don't have opinions on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the ideal situation.
That's how the show's run.
What the fuck is that? God. Jesus Christ. Donald Jewel Trump with the fucking most insane memes in the chat here.
If you guys aren't part of the Discord, please join it.
Patreon.com/ThoughtCops. Actually, no, it's free. The Discord's free.
The Discord's free. If you want to be in the live chat, it is patreon.com/ThoughtCops.
Fuck Kingdom Hearts liberal. You guys just got to see it, honestly.
You got to see it to believe it. I'm not verbally, talking about this shit. What do we move on to next? Do we talk about Ben Shapiro talking about baby Hitler? Did you guys see Ben Shapiro talking about baby Hitler?
This is one I didn't see.
No, I was really curious what Ben Shapiro baby Hitler was.
All right, I'm pulling this up. This is great. So Ben Shapiro does a show. It's called the Ben Shapiro Show.
Meme review.
It's a meme review. He talks about things like conservative economics, and also about how black people need to stop wearing their hats sideways.
And occasionally he says, okay, this is epic. Next meme. That's what I know of the Ben Shapiro Show.
So this is, let me pull this up right here. This is, he's saying nobody who's pro-life would kill baby Hitler is the gist of this speech. Gotta pull this up on TMZ of all fucking places.
They're really on the pulse of the alt-right media. Perfect.
1 second here. Christ. Da da da.
Nico in the chat says, fetus delete us.
All right.
Very goth of you.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know, man.
Kevin's just devolved completely into despondency.
What do you say about this kind of thing? It's fucking stupid.
So he does the Ben Shapiro Show. He lost a third of his advertisers because of this, and I guess people are upset about that, and they're upset about the other thing. They're upset about everything.
Wow, that's a lot of advertisers.
I don't know how many. He might only have 3.
Yeah, maybe he has 3. And
maybe he lost one.
One of them.
One of them's probably weird. Gillette.
Is Ben Shapiro the best a man can get? Apparently not.
Where did the baby Hitler thing start? Because I know I've heard that joke. I've heard that joke like a million times. Like, would you go back in time and stop Hitler by killing baby Hitler? It's sort of like from the Chuck Norris era of internet jokes.
Yeah.
Probably W. Bush. I know one of the Bushes got asked that question. And it was a big thing.
Would you kill baby Hitler?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the era I'm talking about.
That's been like a long-standing fucking meme that, I mean, back when I used to watch Doctor Who, that was like an episode. They went back in time to kill Hitler.
But then, of course, you learn the moral lesson that you can't kill Hitler. That it would be a bad idea. Ben Shapiro's right. Everyone clap.
See, there's a Know Your Meme page about would you kill baby Hitler?
Oh, God.
The origin's unknown. It's a well-used trope. It apparently even goes back to 1996. Stephen Fry said something about it, and something I don't care, but it's long-standing. It's old.
Yeah, I think South Park had a thing where it was a video game where you had to kill pregnant Hitler's mom to prevent him from being born. No. I don't really remember much.
Oh yeah, Nico reminded me that somebody almost killed Hitler in one of the wars.
Was it Hitler?
No, like somebody.
He was in a war. A lot of people were trying to kill him.
Well,
he was in two wars.
There's this one specific guy I remember learning about who like had Hitler in his sights and like claims he did anyway, and was like, I decided not to kill him.
Oh, that's what he says?
Yeah, this is like some dude who's like, oh yeah, I almost got Hitler.
Was it U.S. Navy SEAL Chris Kyle?
Wish. I'd make that book better.
He beat up Jesse Ventura. What could have stopped him from shooting Hitler?
Damn straight.
Who amongst us wouldn't try and beat up Ben Shapiro, Jesse Ventura?
I got a punishment.
Yeah.
I have sex with Hitler's mom instead of Hitler's dad, and we just hope to God that my genes are good enough and they went out that Hitler doesn't become the Hitler we all know and hate.
Maybe he'll be a good artist with those genes.
Or he could start his own radio show.
Well, welcome to Thought Cops with your host, Officer Grant, and Officer Hitler's dad.
I love my son no matter what.
That'll be taken out of context one day.
Oh, Christ.
I dare you, bitch. I got a story. Boys, I got a scoop.
Boys? Sorry, I can't stop doing it.
The people who want to fuck Venom are fighting with the people who want to fuck Ted Bundy.
Who would you like to fuck, Kevin?
I mean, Ted Bundy's a monster, but so is Venom.
Venom's an actual monster, and Ted Bundy's just like a mental monster.
Which versions of Venom do I have to pick from?
What about Sexy Lady Venom?
Well, there's Topher Grace, which is basically Sexy Lady Venom.
I think the discussion is about what the fuck?
Ed Hardy Venom.
The creature?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Whatever this
It's Eddie Brock. So
Ed Hardy's the guy who had those tacky tattoo art t-shirts.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Give me a second here. Yeah, so there was the new Venom movie that came out this year. We talked a little bit about that in a previous episode. And
anybody here watch it?
No.
Yeah.
No. Was it okay?
It was 5 different Tom Hardy movies that all were pretty okay.
Was it like Mike Cernovich, the movie?
It should have been. The first
talks in a funny accent.
The first 20 minutes has
a gorilla beast inside of himself.
Yeah, it's a scorned Vice reporter, kicked out onto his own.
Yes.
And then 20 minutes later, it becomes a new movie about the scientist that found the Venom symbiote.
I don't care about scientists.
Yeah, and then it becomes a new movie about what if Tom Hardy was insane.
It's negative 20 degrees out right now. Scientists don't matter.
And then it became a new movie about what if Tom Hardy was a motorcycle racer. And then it became a new movie about what if the movie was PlayStation 3 graphics of Venom fighting another Venom on a space shuttle that's not there. It's like the whole back end of the movie is CGI. Except occasionally
they
you
forgot
see Tom
to add
Hardy's
the part
face.
where what if the movie was good?
Yeah, they did forget that.
So there was, like I said, there was also a Ted Bundy show or something on Netflix recently that people are
Married with Children.
Love and marriage.
Love and marriage.
So Netflix, I love when Netflix Twitter gets involved, like with the Bird Box challenge. Netflix Twitter said, I've seen a lot of talk about Ted Bundy's alleged hotness. I would like to gently remind everyone that there are literally thousands of hot men on the surface, almost all of whom are not convicted serial murderers.
I don't think Netflix knows anything. All actors are serial murderers. Hashtag me too.
Yeah. The convicted part's important.
Yeah. Well, I mean, convicted.
So what upset the Venom stands, though, began a few days ago
almighty.
When several accounts, some Bundy fans, some not, began equating serial killer fandom with the one surrounding the symbiote. As one user put it, don't y'all ugly-ass Ted Bundy fuckers dare compare yourselves to Venom fuckers. Venom would eat y'all for staining a whole-ass criminal. Shake my head.
What website are you reading this from?
This is an AV Club article that is.
Right, I think we need to fire 300 people from the AV Club.
Yep, I agree.
But there's like there's so much Twitter beef over this. Really, this is one of the more bizarre things I think we've kind of come across here.
I also hate that they're basing it fully on the movie, and you can tell they're idiots because they're like, oh,
clearly
he would eat you because you're standing a criminal. And it's like, because in the new movie they've got to give Venom this bullshit morality where like he's taught to only kill bad people. So it's like Dexter. It's like we've done this already. But no, Venom was just a cannibal like monster. He would just eat anybody.
Seeing as how Ted Bundy was a murderer who killed dozens upon dozens of innocent people, and how Venom is a fictional character that more or less went for bad guys, there's no correlation. You should be ashamed for wanting to fuck a serial killer over an alien.
I mean, if you've listened to the Ted Bundy tapes, you know he was innocent. Also, if you've listened to Chris Chan, you know he was innocent.
Oh, God, no. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I wanted to get into that, too, if we got some time.
Yeah, we do.
As a Venom fucker,
Continue.
Someone's taking that out of context.
As a Venom fucker, I don't associate with Ted Bundy stans. Venom would eat Ted in a second. I'm trying to find if I can see something from like somebody who's on the side of Ted Bundy here.
I mean, to be fair, like, all serial killers seem to have some level of like female fandom attached to them for whatever reason.
I got some good shit. Venom defends the homeless from cops. Win has I was thinking it was a different take. Sorry, I thought they were saying Venom was bad because he supports the cops, and they're like that, and that's why I want to fuck Ted Bundy because those are my two options.
Those are your only two options. That's going to be next week's Fuck, Marry, Kill is going to be Venom, Ted Bundy, and I don't know. Well, what's a third person?
Tom Hardy.
Chris Chan?
Ed Hardy. Ed Hardy's going to be 3.
Yeah. Yeah, what a weird fucking thing to argue about on the internet.
For those of you who are confused, I saw people on my timeline say something along the lines of, y'all stan Venom and he kills people, so what's wrong with liking a serial killer? And to answer some questions, yes, there are actual people on this site who stan Ted Bundy, and I've never been more disgusted.
Ted Bundy's also been dead for like 30 years, FYI. I don't know if people realize that or not, but he's been gone for a while.
Venom's not even dead. So I'm on the Ted Bundy side of things now.
You can't kill him. He's abiogeneticist a little.
Exactly. Let's kill.
I got it. Fuck, Marry, Kill, Venom, Ted Bundy, or Shaggy. That's going to be next week's.
That's the punishment. We suffer for it. Moving on. Speaking of...
Yeah, we got to talk about the Chris Chan.
Yeah, no, that's the next story. Yeah. Speaking of Ted Bundy, Chris Chan has introduced a new character into the Sonichu Pantheon.
Jesus Christ.
It is Bundy Chew.
Oh.
Let me find...
this is a real thing.
This really came out of fucking nowhere.
Oh my god.
It was before the tapes or anything, like before the show.
I think so, yeah. Chris Chan, so I guess Chris Chan was already a fan of Ted Bundy's.
Yeah.
As one is.
Makes a lot of sense.
You want to read those off, Grant?
Yeah, so Chris Chan tweets out, it is not idea guy. I don't know what he's referring to. It is a fact
or whatever. Just go on.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, it says Chris. I forget about that.
It's Christine.
I haven't been
Grant.
Following Chris Chan for all that long, you guys. Okay,
stop dead naming her.
It is fact that Bundy was framed. It was even mentioned in the Wikipedia article, which I don't think I've read the Ted Bundy Wikipedia article in like maybe 10 years or so since I found out he was a person. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say that he's framed in there, but I could be wrong. Maybe Chris Chan, edited it to say it, but not to mention that I have also talked with his reincarnated soul in his Sonichu form, Bundy Chew. This is real. This happened. Also in the past year, he has been a very good and loyal soldier, and ... next tweet, he has not gone on any serial killing sprees at all, and then he posts a picture of Bundy Chew, parentheses Ted, parentheses Theodore Bundy. His birthday is January 17th, 2018. This is by Christine West Chandler, right?
Christine Weston Chandler.
Bundy Chew is type electric, and his ability is steadfast, and he's wearing military garb
with a gun. Like, he didn't use guns.
Shadow the Hedgehog used guns. Anybody remember that?
Yep,
sort of.
No.
He's got an AR-15.
What?
He's gonna go shoot up a school.
This is. I mean, I don't think. I would say if you're listening and you don't know who Chris Chan is, look up the YouTube documentary. There's way too much to get into, and you should already know.
Are you talking about the one where the guy had to give up because he was spending too much time talking about Chris Chan?
There are a couple good ones. That is one of them.
Well, there was the one by Satchmo, right?
Yeah, that one's good.
Also, you guys should buy Chris Chan's prints and drawings. You can buy them on the internet.
But be careful buying them directly from Chris Chan, because the people that don't like him sometimes do track you down.
It's very interesting. We met
weird.
a random guy in Long Island, spent the night at his place, and he had a Chris Chan print on his wall.
What?
Yeah.
And we discussed that at length.
What life do you guys lead?
It's a fun one.
It's pretty great. I mean,
that's
weather permitting.
And he definitely didn't buy it from Chris Chan. It was just a print.
Just bought it online.
And what, they hunted him down and killed him?
No.
Well, no, but it could happen.
Like, because Chris Chan does everything on eBay, and I guess you can get things, personal identification, if you buy something from someone on eBay.
Okay.
And so, also, Chris Chan charges 4 times what anything is actually worth.
Well, yeah, wouldn't you?
He was selling.
How much would you pay for a Bundy Chew original?
I don't have enough money.
Maybe $1.
Wow, you're really lowballing this creative genius of our times.
I'd hang it right there on that wall. There's a spot right there. I would put it right there.
We know what to get Grant for upcoming holidays.
Bundy Chew.
I would just
fill
sell
his
it.
apartment with
I would just sell it.
Chris Chan merch.
It's an OG Chris Chan.
Yeah.
Anything else here? Anybody have anything else they want to talk about?
I mean, this is obviously so strange.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to wrap my head around. We got to think of a punishment, though.
Yeah.
Oh, for Chris Chan?
For this?
Thinking Ted Bundy's in. Ted Bundy Chew goes to the electric chair again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
CWCville.
Well, now here's the issue. Keep in mind that he is type electric.
Oh, then he goes to the water chair?
No, because electric is strong.
Ground, yeah.
It's ground type.
They just cover him with
you
dirt.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Do you not play Pokemon
You
at all?
moron!
No, I
God,
don't.
why are we friends?
It's been a decade.
The ground type.
Oh, you think
You
you're
realize
so cool?
that your actions have consequences?
So yeah, they just bury him 6 feet under, basically.
That's it.
And a tombstone saying he was innocent.
Yup.
He was framed. It says so on Wikipedia. So if we got nothing else, I got a key to the city for this week.
Go ahead.
So this week's key to the city goes to former Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz, who says he's considering running for president as a centrist independent. It's about time someone stood up for the integrity and principled approach of centrism in this country. And as a radical centrist myself, I not only endorse him, but I'd like to extend an invite to him on this show to discuss his presidential platform.
Now, are you saying this because you used to work at Starbucks?
No,
that's why you think this way?
I'm saying this because I'm a radical centrist.
And that's why you think that way?
He represents my values of sort of being in the middle of everything.
Okay.
Yeah. It's about time someone did. I've been waiting for so long for a centrist
I'm happy.
candidate.
I'm happy for you. This representation for you.
Yeah.
I just really don't want him to make all coffee burnt like Starbucks coffee.
That's the employee's fault.
Well, if he's president, is there nitro at every Starbucks?
There better be.
Because we keep going to Starbucks without nitro, and it's like, what's the point?
We're trying to get caffeinated.
Yeah.
Bring your own nitro.
BYON. That's something
I will
America
say,
I want to live in.
when he announced that he would be thinking about running, this guy stood up and yelled at him. He's like, "You're gonna get Trump elected," and then said like the best. He said the best insult I've heard all year. Granted, we are only 31 days into the year.
Of course.
He said, "Go back to getting ratioed on Twitter."
That's pretty good.
That's the wokest insult.
But he has to run against McAfee.
And Elizabeth Warren.
That's not happening.
Has ratioed been a word of the week on the show?
I don't know, but it is now.
Yeah, let's do it. Ratioed is when you put a post on Twitter, you love those likes, and you like the likes, you love the retweets, but when you got a post on there and you got the little comment bubble right below, and there's way more comments than there are for likes and retweets, that means you got ratioed, buddy.
Yeah.
Means you're
people,
a cuck.
yeah, people don't like you and they want to push your buttons.
I learned a new word.
I've ratioed a lot of people. I've been part of the ratioing. I've never been ratioed.
Shout out to Mike Gams.
Let's not drag all that shit into this.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't give a shit about any of whatever the fuck a Mike Gams is.
Grant hates Mike Grimes.
So
whatever his name is.
Call me Grimes.
Boys.
Where can we find you on social media?
I'm at Bird O Feathers on Twitter. It is just an O. There's not two F's.
No apostrophe.
No apostrophe. It's just a bird emoji. This is my name. It's
No
Redbird.
wingdings or anything in that handle?
No, I would have loved to put wingdings in, but they didn't.
What about
allow it.
webdings?
I'm not aware of webdings.
Webdings is like wingdings, but it's like a different, like
Different shapes.
Class 2, different shapes.
Different one, you know? I'm ASERiley on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. My website is ascpresents.com.
Check it out for all future productions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody,
past,
Oh, and I'm Ari Stork on Facebook. If anyone still
Don't
uses
fucking
that.
add him on Facebook. You're not friends with him. He doesn't need your friendship. He's got my friendship.
I want to play basketball with all of you.
Fuck you.
so
Let's go ahead. Let's move on to some of these voicemails.
absolutely, it's been too long.
I can't wait to listen to these.
All right, now I am recording.
You're bad, guys. If you do the shit.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, Thought Cops.
Thank you for addressing us properly.
I have something I need to complain about, and I'm willing to call in because even though I'm sick, because it pisses me off. Why can't any fucking anime YouTubers pronounce Japanese words properly? Especially when they have, that's
Because
their job,
they
is
study
to review
cartoons,
anime.
not Japanese.
Holy fucking shit. It's not hard to pronounce Japanese words. All vowels are A-E-U-A-O. A-E-U-A-O. It's always the same. You fucking baka gaijin pieces of shit.
A-E-I-O sounds like the ha-hu-wa-e, ha-ho-ho-ho chant.
Which is?
Oh, from Finding Nemo. It's just the chant they do before.
Okay.
The Ring of Fire.
I was thinking of, did you guys ever play Metal Gear Solid 2? Lali Lule Lo?
No.
Okay. All the freaks in the chat will know.
They probably heard that and they're like, hey, we can base a language off of this.
Exactly.
And that's how we get Japanese.
Yeah, the people who played Metal Gear Solid 2, a game made in Japan in 2002.
Honestly, who are we going to trust more, Nico or anime experts?
That is a good question. Those guys have watched a lot of cartoons.
Yeah.
Zwick knows what I'm talking about. Moving on.
All right, this is the Deputy Jake one.
This is
January
recording, right?
21. Yep. Cool. I said that.
Okay, awesome.
Hey, this is Deputy Jake out here on the beat. I'm at the corner of
Jake.
12 ounces of bourbon and 4 shots of Malort.
Oh.
And I got something I need to report in. It seems that the domain name poopfarts.com is unused currently. No one owns it aside from the domain hoster, who's currently charging $2,795 a year. If you would like to register the domain name poopfarts.com. I'm not sure if this is a crime, so I'm going to have to defer to you guys. Call me back. I'll be waiting. Thank you. Bye.
It's a pretty severe crime. Campers on domain names and online handles.
I will say poopfarts.com is valued at a higher price than thoughtcops.com right now. So,
it's so funny because we almost called the show Poop Farts.
Yeah.
And we decided to call it, we almost called it Poop Farts and we almost called it Thought Police. And then we just ended up going with Thought Cops.
Yeah.
You guys almost saved a lot of money.
Yeah. Woo, thank God.
Jake seems to have a weird thing with weird domain names.
I was going to say, last time he was on the show, he was talking about dot poop or something.
Dot butts.
Dot butts.
So how come he can't own the website jake.butts is what he wanted to know.
Jake, my question to you is, how's poopfarts.butts looking?
Yeah, how much is that? That's what we want to know. How much you got to spend to make that happen?
Let's see. Yeah. It does not exist.
Yeah.
So it's
unfortunately.
cheap.
So yeah, if you create a domain, you can have it.
Hey, Thought Cops, I have a question.
Yeah,
So when you tell an American anything about communism, they think of, Chinese people and Russians in the early 20th century, so like rural workers, farmhands. But when you think of an American farmhand, you think of like a right-wing redneck, and I'm wondering, what is the contradiction there? Because it is odd that if you say one word communist, you think of what is the diametric opposite of
That's so weird, man.
Thanks, officers, for the work you do.
It's almost like we forgot to hit record for a portion of the episode.
Yeah, weird, right?
It's like time traveling.
Well, that's sort of the diametric opposite to recording a podcast, is if you forget to record a podcast.
I'm learning so much. So, I mean, he's talking about specifically stereotypes here.
Yeah.
Of course. I don't know that this person believes in either of those things. He's just saying, isn't it funny that these two stereotypes are
so
diametric opposites?
Yeah, they're the same, but they're not.
Right, which is what I guess a diametric opposite is.
Yeah, the more you know.
It's like observational. He's like Jerry Seinfeld. You know that guy?
What's the
Jerry
deal
Seinfeld,
with these diametric opposites?
He'll look at like a salt shaker and he'll be like, "Whoa!" Whatever he's.
You get this guy in front of a salt and pepper shaker. Oh, you want to hear the end of it?
Go off. It's gonna go nuts. Yeah, I don't. That's all I got. I don't know.
Next voicemail.
All right.
Hi, this is Rand Kirkman, and I wanted to know: do Kirby poop?
That's a very official opening.
Yeah.
Dude, just like to say that. I expected a very serious question.
Sounds like the guy's running for office the way he intro. Hi.
I'm Rand Kirkman, and I'd like your vote.
Mr. Kirkman, thank you for your question. We have discussed this on the show before.
Yeah.
I believe Grant cited the Kirby anime series, Kirby Right Back At Ya, in which we do see that Kirby...
on at 10 a.m.
on Foxbox.
Foxbox in, 2001?
Yeah. So the question... Yes. No. Maybe.
2002?
So Kirby, when he swallows you, you exist within another realm inside of his stomach, basically.
Yeah, like a pocket dimension.
A pocket dimension.
Yeah.
Just sort of a diametric opposite to...
a diametric opposite to this reality.
This reality, yes.
Yeah.
So does he poop? Not quite. He simply swallows up anything, and he absorbs the molecules he needs to get, various special abilities, whether he's shooting fireballs out of his mouth or fighting off enemies with a sword made of ice.
Really only combat-based things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really only
screaming into a microphone really loudly, killing everything around him within a 50-foot radius.
I really only played one Kirby game, but I feel like every time he ate someone, he would compress down and a star would shoot out. So is that the poop?
Those were the one... Well... That's a good question. I thought about the star bits. So the enemies that didn't have powers would sometimes, a little something or else. So the stars in the sky.
Him making that movement, and then I thought that was just dust coming from his feet. I'm thinking the old NES one. But is it different for the one for 64?
Oh man, I played the Nintendo DS some way.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I'm thinking old. I don't know.
Bird, they're boomers.
Yeah. So, I think that you said you didn't say this, but in another timeline, you said that Kirby has a cloaca.
Yes. And then I asked Mr. Bird over here if he knew anything about that.
I've heard of cloacas. I may or may not have one.
All right, that's let's move on to the next voicemail.
I've laid an egg once before. Never again.
Make that a sound drop. Just in the middle of conversation.
I've laid an egg before.
It's the Always Sunny in Philadelphia thing, and Frank's like an egg for these trying times.
Is that how he comes up with those?
He just hands the lady an egg in a limousine. That's what you need.
Oh, whoops. I dropped my monster condom.
from my Magnum dong. The way he says dong.
I wish they got DeVito.
Let's move on here.
We can just pretend it's DeVito.
That'd be a good dub.
Hey, just want to let you know it's me, your cousin Maddie, up here to your neighbor to the north in
Is
Wisconsin.
this your cousin?
We're going through a bit of dizzy weather up here, so I hope you guys are playing it safe up there with, being negative 60 degrees and all.
Yeah.
It is cold.
Take care. Take a bunch of chili to you in bed. And,
what the
stay
fuck?
warm. Take care.
Where was this advice 3 days ago when I got here?
Yeah, well, I could have been eating chili in bed 3 days ago.
Wow.
You fucking kidding
me? It was
me?
on your stovetop,
Hey,
slow
look,
cooking.
The voicemail finally ended.
No, it's still going.
It's still going.
Yeah, there's wrestling.
He's eating chili in bed.
Trying to figure out how to
some
turn the phone off.
Yeah. You don't want to bring a lady back home and have a bunch of chili stains in your bed.
unless the gimmick is like a water bed, but you have a chili bed.
That's disgusting.
Why? What's disgusting about it?
Like you don't.
It's like you don't judge
I guess you
water
wouldn't
beds.
feel the chili, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't
you
be
wouldn't.
that bad.
A lady doesn't want to fuck on top of a pile of cold chili.
I don't think you've ever offered a lady that.
I'm talking about high society.
Can
all
you
right?
afford a chili bed?
Absolutely not.
When you're high enough, chili beds might seem really interesting. So,
Is there a warmer on the bottom so it doesn't get cold?
Or so it doesn't like mold.
Yeah, that too.
Fucking kill you.
okay, you guys are bumming out the dream.
Yeah.
Would this
With
be
all
like
your
a
facts and
one-night
logic.
chili bed then? You eat the chili before it molds?
Days this cold, you throw a little chili in the bed.
What's the next voicemail?
I think we're back to where we
This is
were.
the second one from Nikki.
Hey, cum cop. You know what's really
no.
fucking gay and annoying? Girls, or actually anyone, I'm not
Can
going
you
to be
be closer
sexist
to your
for
phone's
one.
microphone?
People who are
Yes.
think like, I like serial killers. I'm so dark and twisted. Like,
I love
here we go.
motherfucker, that has been like a thing for like decades.
I much
You know
prefer
those crazy
Richard Speck.
bitches that wanted to get piped by Charles Manson? Yeah, you're fucking unique. There's
She's a
psycho
Venom
people
fucker.
everywhere
Charles
who
Manson
think
didn't
you're
even
fucking
kill
cool
anyone.
for being interested in killers. You fucking idiot. They're like, I swear to God, like they're like the horse girls of alternative people. Ooh, you're
damn.
So
Oh my God, have you heard about Ed
misunderstood 'cause
Gein?
You like
Yeah.
serial killers. That's why all these serial killer documentaries and movies sell super well. So fucking unique. Fucking gay. And fucking cold, which is also gay as shit. They need to, instead of worshiping serial killers, they need to, start
Another voicemail from the 90s.
just killing themselves so that
least
can just,
interesting about the
not
podcast.
deal with global warming as much, because they're worthless in their waste of space.
I bet she likes
Hey,
horses.
Brian. Girls who like serial killers are gay.
Oh my! Why did that go to a
Happy 20th birthday, Family Guy.
I get her point though. It's not like edgy, original, or interesting, but people do the. Oh my god, I like The Office.
Exactly.
That's my personality.
But then she went into a rant about global warming.
Well, we've already proven it doesn't exist.
I think
look how
because
cold
she
it is
wants to
outside.
kill all the people that say this so that there's less chance of global warming happening, I think is what I got from that. I could be wrong.
I mean, I guess that's a through line.
I agree with Kevin. She's definitely a symbiote sexual.
Yeah.
Christ.
She's talking shit on Ted. She's talking shit on my man Ted.
She brought up Manson too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, Charles Manson didn't kill anyone. He should have been released.
It's
before
a
he
hoax.
died. No, but he really didn't. He
That
just
really-
Manson
he
Jew.
just
Oh, he
sent
just told people to kill each other.
Fucking
Yeah.
Manson Chew. He's getting fucking. He's not even dead yet, and he's being reincarnated.
Didn't he die?
No,
Oh,
I don't think so.
I thought he did like last year.
Yeah, I thought
Did
so
he?
too.
I
But
thought he was
anyway.
sick.
He just
I don't-
got a bunch of his cult members to go out and do it, and then tried to use that as innocence.
Technically not a murderer.
Technically,
What's the next voicemail?
oh, he is dead.
I can't. Remember. He's been in jail for like 50 years, 50
He got
plus
married
years.
a couple times or something.
Yeah, because like
People were
bitches
trying to
love
sell
serial
his body
killers.
parts after he died.
Yeah, I think it was his wife at the time was trying to do that.
Yeah, that's why she married him to like have
Power of attorney over just his dead body.
to like sell it to a museum or something.
And he killed the Folgers heir or something like that too, which is really upsetting because
Killed what's her name, Sharon
Tate.
something. Sharon Tate. Yeah.
the best part of waking up was Folgers in your cup, but then just got taken over by corporate greed.
Anyway, moving on. This is the last voicemail of the night.
Thought.
Cops.
Hey.
What's up, fam? I got two for you today.
A twofer.
So the first one that you guys have talked about, but just 2 words. Fucking TikTok.
People want to hear us talk about TikTok.
TikTok, man. I mean, I realize that this whole look at me bullshit has been around for a lot longer than just now.
It's human
but
history.
Holy shit, I have to believe that if we were studied objectively by some alien race, they would probably have statistical backing that the lowest 10% of society's mental intelligence all took part in fucking TikTok.
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
You know what? I agree with
The
this
other
guy.
thing I want to talk about.
Oh, he's still talking. Okay.
I think you guys have also talked about this before. But recently, somebody on Instagram, or I don't really fucking know, posted something, and the post started with, like, I've been on a week-long unplugged whatever. I've been unplugged for a week.
Yeah, that was for 2 weeks.
Like, I guess that means, like, I didn't post on social media. I mean, there's no way they're unplugged. Like, nobody's putting their phone away for a week. Let's be honest about that.
You can't.
This means, like, I didn't post shit.
Which they probably still did to post that they're saying they're not going to go on.
Like, nobody
Day 2.
fucking noticed. Like, you didn't post stuff for a week.
Day 3.
Nobody noticed. And you didn't need to tell us in this post. Like, nobody's going to give me a award if I don't jerk off for a week. I'm tired of this fucking shit.
They might. Join the Proud Boys.
Yeah,
so
right.
I would ask you guys to blanket punish these people, these TikTokers and these unpluggers. But I'm going to go ahead and do it myself.
Please,
so
please.
The punishment should be, have you guys ever read, like, Aragon, The Inheritance? Not trilogy. It's a
those dragons and stuff?
Inheritance cycle. That's what they call it. The Inheritance cycle. Spoilers, if you haven't read it, it's been out for a really fucking long time, so fuck you.
Since I think it was in middle school. Great, yeah.
The way they defeat the main enemy is the main character, he finds the right magic words to essentially make Galbatorix, who is the villain, to make him, like, force feel empathy, because he's essentially a psychopath. So he has no empathy, but he somehow unlocks some parts of him that allows him to feel empathy, and then the weight of all the terrible things that he has done just utterly, like, destroys him. He's just like crippled. So that's essentially what I want to happen to these people. I want them to
Pretty sure
have
that's like
something
what a
unlocked in them where they view their own fucking stupidity objectively, and I just want to stand there and watch their brains just melt away.
It's like diametrically opposed to
Yeah, I was gonna
lobotomy.
That guy's right. You go.
Well, his 2 issues are diametric opposites. He wants people to get off of TikTok, but not unplug.
I would love to see the Venn diagram of people who are on TikTok versus people who do, what did he call it? An unplug. Yeah.
These unpluggers, it's like we know that they're not on Facebook, but they're probably active on TikTok. They just think we're not going to see their profile.
I have this coworker or ex-coworker who she made an Instagram meme account, and all she does is post other people's TikToks. And like, why even make a meme account then? Right? She's not. It's just she keeps posting random TikToks, and it doesn't make any sense.
Some of the best cringe content online is from TikTok.
Yeah, but they're not. They're just really weird. Like, one was The Office, where it's like that scene where Jim is asking Pam out on a date, but they're just like shaking around crazy while they're doing it. It's not really funny.
All of TikTok based on some anecdotally bad ones. TikTok
I can discredit all of TikTok.
The entertainment industry.
I really hope
it's like the Vine we always wanted.
I guess they never miss, huh?
Got a boyfriend. I bet he doesn't kiss you.
I don't have a boyfriend. How dare you? I do think. What would you say? Unpluggers. I feel like that's going to be. I think we need to coin that term and use that as like the people who are just outside of it all. The unpluggers. You know,
right.
It's sort of. Back in the heyday of new atheism, back in the like middle 2000s, when everyone's like, "Oh, look at this Richard Dawkins guy. He's got a sexy English accent. He looks like my grandpa. I'd fuck him." there was this like thing that Neil deGrasse Tyson would say. He'd be like, well, there's no term for people who don't golf. There's no non-golfers. If you don't believe in God, you're not a theist. There shouldn't be a word for atheism. There's not a word for non-golfers. There should be a word for people
a golfer
who unplug. Unpluggers. They're a different race. They're a different class. We need to subjugate them. You know, you ever have people who are like your friends and they're like, I don't have a Facebook, and you're like, what are you, a serial killer?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't have a Facebook until I started this trip.
But also, you're basically
so you're a serial killer. Yeah.
I guess.
Nice front.
I'm doomed to be Ted Bundy.
It's the same thing. It's like there's something weird going on with you. If you're not on the internet literally all the time, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
And there's something wrong with you if you're on the internet all the time.
Yeah.
Humanity equals fucked.
Yeah, it's diametric opposite.
Yeah. God damn. Do you want to play the last? We received a scrappy voicemail. We wanted to play this on episode 100. We just couldn't fit it in.
Yeah, we ran out of time.
So here's your treat. One of the scariest voicemails you've ever gotten.
It's not Scrappy Doo.
It's not Scrappy Doo, and it's also not the crazy lady yelling at us about Funko Pops. It's called My Story.
Looking for it.
Looking for adventure.
Fuck, I gotta re-download it.
Oh, that voicemail of Alan's when he was like super drunk. We were talking on Discord.
Oh, I was there.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys were with him when he did that?
I was. I stopped to visit my grandparents, and he only lives about an hour away from where they live.
Huh.
So we hung out. He took me shooting for the first time. We shot fuck whales. It was pretty fun.
Well, you missed fuck whales at 10.
That's why I said we. I've never shot a shotgun before.
It was a shotgun.
I don't think I've
aimed
shot
high.
a shotgun.
I like the lever gun the most. It's real fun because I don't know. You feel like the Terminator, except you can't do that spinning motion he does because you'll probably shoot yourself.
I think I've only shot a handgun. Maybe a rifle. I can't remember. All right, give this a good minute to load up. Christ Almighty! All right, this is the My Story voicemail. It's like fucking 20 gigabytes, whatever the fuck. It's huge. It's a huge file. Huge. All right.
There were balls everywhere. There had always been balls everywhere. Many myths have been spun about God, but I'm the chronicler, and I'm here to dispel all current bullshit creation stories eternally. The seam in these tales can be seen.
I think this is Ted Bundy.
Although the threads of truth that they bear are those handed down by the masters,
Ted Bundy was
the temptation
very
is too
charismatic.
great for bearers of these messages, and they saw an opportunity and only a mirror, which they took delight in hoisting. They didn't foresee the fatalism behind the blasphemy that would soon be pointed towards them. The prophets, fatality, they claimed, held no truth, being the antithesis of God, being the
diametric opposition of God.
working of the bad copy of reality. In this way, they heard no evil.
It's only funny
and
because we had to
proceeded
listen
down
to that
their dark
voicemail
paths.
twice.
Wars were started. Famine, being unwarranted, corrupted many a mind with thoughts of gluttony. Poverty, through no fault of the masses, caused the stirrings of greed within many hearts. Illness caused
This is
pride.
better than church.
World peace caused
This is
unrest.
basically church.
Is this the fault of religion?
This guy should start
yes
a church.
and no. It is the nature
He probably
of the
has
Greek
one
syntax,
in his
which we
garage.
call a brilliant invention which forces us into paradoxes, half-truths. But suppose I simply said yes, the fault lies with them. Would that be more pragmatic, allowing these organized members to see the error of their ways? Or would it be stirring an anthill, so to speak? Bury my heart in the earth. I'll just say, decide at once. Say yes, no, neither, or both. As I have. It is a
Do you think this is like from an actual book, or did he write this on his own?
I'm assuming he wrote this. I've never
bills, domestic violence, and invading faces, bearing the opinions of others. All the while, life's up front. Open your eyes. Light the fireplace, brew the tea, crack open a beer perhaps, turn the page. Yes, turn the page. This one, or any great work.
Right,
Ever grown blind to beauty?
It's beautiful.
One should live for it.
Place.
If you've ever cried while listening to a great piece of music, you've lived your life already. But don't be afraid to take more.
I'll follow this guy into hell, man.
The notion of greed
What's your
doesn't
Twitter
apply
voice,
to this sort of eagerness.
We don't know.
Life is a series of free lunches, but you can only choose from the menu if you've got the cash. Worry about cash in turn. If
There's so much good shit to hear.
Focus, rejoice. You've shrunk the tree through its roots, down to the seed. You've sucked at the marrow, and the maturity to your face will make this apparent to all. Have you seen the flower bud? Have you been there through the stages? Oh, you had bills to pay. Get out of there. Become a painter. Luxury used to bestow to those with the capacity for it. Now it's bestowed with the roll of the dice, or what the wrinkled old demon calls chance. He's elderly.
Why is he wrinkled?
His threads can't hang on for long. Learn to be compassionate towards feeble attempts. If this is called conceit, then so be it. There are things to leave behind now. It's too late. This germ will spread like wildfire. Leave tyranny in silence.
Don't you love Walt Whitman?
Die for your cause. It's never over. Soon the path which we forged through sweet labor will be well trodden. It won't necessarily be ideal to be followed, but trust that some will branch from your path onto their own. Their goodbyes will strike
deep. It's a lot of words to say in one breath.
Finality of a dewdrop from the plant.
An 8-minute voicemail. And there's probably only 3 inhalations.
Then be all the more glad it was left unspoiled.
Cut him some slack.
It was not destined to rot.
This sounds like atheism is unstoppable.
Pertinent.
I don't know, Devin Tracy.
Is rife in the streets. The call of the ball is unheard. The flower growing from the crack is stepped on, disrespected. The
we could probably reverse search the text in this and find out if it's actually something online.
It's not too late for them, unless it is.
What if we got sued by Neil Gaiman or something like that for playing his book on our show?
Enter the newborn baby.
I have no idea.
You saw sights, you heard noises, you smelled, you felt, you thought. Fast forward, it's the same story. You're the same. You may have already been reincarnated. Are you someone else now?
I used to be Ted Bundy.
Are you looking for an opportunity where there's none to be found? You're led by many, but who is the right one? Why do they wish to lead? They need rats for experimentation. You'll wind up bloated and dismayed. Is it all just a myth? Popular opinion seems to say so. The story you're about to hear is not a myth. But if it's easier for a feeble mind to take it as such, then so be it. I don't hold a weak mind against those to whom self-improvement is considered out of reach, either due to laziness or circumstance. Before all else, before women, before time and space, God created man, and to many gave balls.
He's called in before.
These balls are omnipresent for all intents and purposes. Through intents and purposes. To each man a flaw, and to each man a ball.
We've only played a couple.
With these balls, God gave man the ability to become godlike.
Right, this is too long.
The key to unlocking his honest potential.
See you later.
If you are of a foolish type,
when you come back, we'll still be listening.
A metaphor for something.
It's almost for anyone else actually listening to the episode. It's not that much longer.
I know
Please
I
stick
can tell
around.
you anything because I'm writing a script here, but I mean literal. These balls are dubbed the element balls, perhaps due to their elemental nature, and their manifestation in your world is quite physical. The balls became scattered. The flaw in the ball separated, yet they were never united, just like civilization.
I got that problem.
Distinguishing new avenues for the unfettered libido, saw for the first time bordering brutes were savage, august clowns. Flaw had become of such central significance to humanity that entire cities were devoted to the salutations of Flaw. Mankind came to attempts to refute balls. Puberty was hijacked by ice cream truck creeps. Innocence of humanity lost. More dancing in silence.
You guys ever seen
There's no music at all.
Yeah.
Skeletons in the closet become
October
catacombs.
25th.
This whole
thing.
People just use the closeted skeletons to feature their egotistical apparel. Allow us to detail for you the precise metaphysics of these element balls. Their fine-tuning permits you to gawk at the page, attempting to comprehend. As little perfection as there may be, the balls are responsible for, yet do not conflate with his responsibility for the so-called imperfections. The nature of imperfection cannot be articulated, and nothing is responsible for it except the absence of the element balls in any given situation. Clowns are as they are because of the balls, and although they may sarcastically snicker in their own decadence, they must pay homage to the balls for being the root of the cause that they know to dispute. Some fools hallucinate the inverse of the balls, believing themselves to have stumbled honestly on an opposing
opposition of the balls.
The hallucination is real until it fades, which happens to be its tendency. The element ball calls out, quietly beckoning of those of a fit receptacle nature for themselves. The element balls wish for procreation, you see. People satisfied with their muck, claiming permanence to the grit and prime of personality, do not wish to seek the balls. The balls cry out to fertilize the mind with the hatchlings of desires, seeds of the greater transcendence that knoweth not integrity to personality. The objectivity of the balls is indisputable to deduction. Their crude induction obscures their antenna, built for mutual correspondence, as opposed to insects.
Diametrically as opposed to...
Need me to attempt to explain again?
I hear the word
Fools,
diametrically again.
They're here, they're near, behind. This tale begins with a man following his own dreams.
Hasn't started yet.
Chain of events that would blow the ripe winds on the face of the world. This is the tale of awakening. This is the tale of the element balls. The Egyptian desert sun. Oh wait, I'm done with this chapter. I'll talk to you again next time.
Great, thank you.
Chapter 1.
Again, that number is 312-788-7361. If you want to leave us a voicemail for the show, hey, you know, it's fine. We'll play it on the show. Why not?
Yeah.
Apparently they have no bar.
Yeah, the bar is 0.
The bar begins here.
Yeah.
It didn't even start yet. That was the preface
that was like
or something.
Yeah, that was the preface, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Don't you know how storytelling works? Gosh, bird.
Did you gain anything from that?
Yes, I'm on the edge of my seat.
That guy should start a podcast or a cult or something, an audiobook perhaps. I don't know. I don't know if he's writing that or if
it's definitely an audiobook.
That could be what he was reading.
I don't know. We'll stay tuned to the next Thought Cops to find out.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Thank you guys for coming on.
And support the show at patreon.com/thoughtcops.
If you've made it this far, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I love you.
Ugh.